When we talk about military history, snipers stand as silent custodians of death. Their precision and skill make them one of the most deadly and powerful forces on the battlefield. From the unforgiving landscapes of World War II's Eastern Front to modern-day battles against terrorism, these expert marksmen have showcased not only their uncanny accuracy, but also the sheer impact they've had on shaping the outcome of the war. With that said, join us guys as we look at 10 of the most deadly and powerful snipers ever. 10. Charles Maheny, over 100 kills. Charles Maheny holds a remarkable distinction in the annals of snipers. With over 100 confirmed kills during the Vietnam War, he stands as the top sniper in the history of the U.S. Marine Corps. However, some accounts by fellow servicemen suggest his actual count might surpass 300, securing his place as one of the most formidable snipers in the history of warfare. Born in Lakeview, Oregon in 1949, Maheny honed his sniping skills at the Scout Sniper School in Camp Pendleton, California. He was deployed to the Vietnam War during its most intense phase in 1968, serving as a scout sniper for various units before joining Delta Company. It was in Delta Company that Maheny achieved most of his kills, including a jaw-dropping feat where he eliminated 16 North Vietnamese Army soldiers with clean headshots in just 30 seconds. 9. Billy Singh, over 200 kills. William Billy Singh, an Australian sharpshooter, unwittingly became one of the most renowned snipers in the history of warfare during World War I. As a part of the Australian Imperial Force, he found himself on the infamous Gallipoli Front in 1915. Turkish snipers, well versed in the challenging terrain, were causing havoc for Allied soldiers from Australia and New Zealand. Born in rural Queensland, Australia in 1886, Singh's upbringing around guns and horses served him well. By October 1915, he had already neutralized at least 201 Ottoman soldiers, though some accounts suggest his actual tally could be much higher. His exceptional skills earned him several nicknames among Anzac soldiers, including the Assassin and the Murderer. 8. Vasily Zaitsev, over 225 kills. The Battle of Stalingrad during World War II stands as one of the largest and bloodiest conflicts in history. Amidst the urban chaos, snipers from both Nazi Germany and Soviet Russia took center stage. While fierce fighting raged, it was the Russian snipers who left an indelible mark on the battlefield. Vasily Grigorievich Zaitsev emerged as a legendary figure among them. With more than 225 confirmed kills in under 5 weeks during the Stalingrad siege, including 11 elite German snipers, Zaitsev's reputation as a top Nazi killer of the entire war was well-deserved. Some accounts suggest his overall kill count may have reached around 400, a feat that earned him the prestigious Hero of the Soviet Union medal. Zaitsev's legacy continued long after the war, with many of his techniques still informing the training of Russian sniper units in active combat. 7. Joseph Allerberger, 257 confirmed kills. Joseph Allerberger's journey to becoming a deadly sniper began when he was initially posted as a German machine gunner on the Eastern Front in September 1943. However, he quickly realized his extraordinary talent with sniper rifles. At that point in the war, the Eastern Front was challenging for the Germans, following the devastating defeat at Stalingrad. Soviet snipers were inflicting heavy casualties on the retreating German forces. Although Joseph Allerberger couldn't reverse the tide of the war, he did manage to significantly impede the Red Army's advance in his sector. With at least 257 confirmed kills, he earned a reputation as one of the deadliest Wehrmacht soldiers on the front. Allerberger developed various techniques to maximize his impact, including targeting soldiers from behind to create confusion and slow down Soviet offensives. He became famous for his use of a makeshift foliage umbrella for camouflage, allowing him to operate deep behind enemy lines effectively. 6. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, 309 kills. In response to Germany's invasion of the Soviet Union in June 1941, Lyudmila Pavlichenko, a scholar and teacher in training at Kiev University, volunteered to defend her homeland. Equipped with rifle skills acquired at a local sniper school, she would soon become known as Lady Death by the Germans. Throughout the war, Pavlichenko tallied at least 309 Axis soldier kills, including 36 enemy snipers. Initially deployed in the Odessa region, her lethal expertise shone during the intense Battle of Sevastopol on the Crimean Peninsula. Despite facing overwhelming odds as the besieged defenders, Pavlichenko and other valiant Soviet fighters weakened the German war effort significantly. Although Sevastopol eventually fell after 250 days of ferocious combat, their efforts had a profound impact on the Eastern Front. 5. Matthias Hetzenauer, 345 kills. Matthias Hetzenauer, a member of the Wehrmacht's 3rd Mountain Division, found himself on the Central European Front in 1944. At this stage of the war, the primary German focus was to slow down the rapid Soviet advance toward Berlin, prompting the mobilization of elite units by Hitler to stabilize the Eastern Front. Initially trained as a mountain infantryman, Hetzenauer's exceptional sniping talent didn't go unnoticed by his superiors. He was then specially trained as a sniper and went on to become the deadliest German sniper on the Eastern Front, eliminating at least 345 Red Army soldiers within a few months. A head injury eventually led to his withdrawal from active duty. For his outstanding contributions to the German war effort, he was honored with the Iron Cross, although this symbol has since acquired negative connotations in many places. Nevertheless, Matthias Hetzenauer fulfilled his duties to the best of his abilities before being captured by Soviet forces in May 1945. 4. Francis Picamagabo, 378 confirmed kills. The modern sniper truly emerged during the grim and gritty battles of the First World War. Armed with cutting-edge weapons like bolt-action rifles and telescopic sights, these early snipers became exceptionally effective in the trenches, particularly during the war's initial stages when countermeasures were lacking. Among them, Francis Picamagabo, an indigenous Canadian from the Ojibwa clan on Perry Island, Ontario, distinguished himself as the deadliest. Serving in the Canadian Expeditionary Force, Picamagabo operated as a scout and sniper, often venturing into the perilous no-man's land between enemy lines. Despite enduring a chlorine attack at the Second Battle of Ypres, which permanently damaged his lungs, Picamagabo managed to eliminate 378 enemy soldiers during the war. His remarkable sniper career was interrupted only when he was hospitalized for pneumonia in 1917. 3. Ivan Sidorenko, 500 confirmed kills. Ivan Sidorenko's journey into combat began in 1939 when, like many others across Russia, he enlisted in the Red Army to defend against the German invasion. In 1941, he participated in the crucial Battle of Moscow as part of a mortar unit responsible for loading and reloading long-range artillery shells. In his spare time, Sidorenko honed his sniping skills, systematically picking off unsuspecting German soldiers with a standard-issue Mosin-Nagant rifle. Over 3 years, his tally reached an impressive 500 confirmed kills, solidifying his status as one of history's most lethal snipers. Such was his expertise that he was relieved from his mortar team duties to train new snipers on the front. It wasn't until he suffered a serious injury in 1944 that his training role came to an end, having coached over 250 Red Army snipers on the Eastern Front. 2. Vasily Shalvovich, 534 confirmed kills. Before the German invasion of Soviet Russia, Vasily Shalvovich toiled on a collective farm in the Georgian SSR. Although he briefly served in the Red Army between 1932 and 1933, it was the Second World War that revealed his exceptional talent with a sniper rifle. By June 1942, Shalvovich's remarkable skills earned him a position as a sniper in the 138th Infantry Division, engaged in the fierce fighting at Stalingrad. By the end of the war, Shalvovich had a staggering 534 confirmed kills to his name, making him the most successful Soviet sniper of the entire conflict. Around 215 of these kills were recorded between June and December 1944, as he operated across various fronts, including Kerch, Stalingrad, Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, Poland, and Germany. 1. Simo Hayha, 542 confirmed kills. In November 1939, the Soviet Union launched an invasion of Finland, marking the start of the brutal Winter War, which would claim the lives of hundreds of thousands. While the USR would secure some territorial gains by the conflict's end in March 1940, it is primarily remembered for the unwavering resistance displayed by the Finns. They managed to eliminate over 126,000 Soviet soldiers, even though they suffered around 26,000 casualties of their own. Among the brave faces of this resistance was Simo Hayha, a farmer-turned-soldier who holds the distinction of achieving the highest number of sniper kills in the annals of modern warfare. In a mere 98 days, Hayha astonishingly eliminated 542 Soviet soldiers, earning him the formidable moniker, the White Death. What sets Hayha apart is that, unlike other legendary snipers, he wielded a standard-issue M2830 rifle without the aid of telescopic sights. While this firearm was quite basic even for its era, Hayha's unparalleled mastery of it had been honed over years of hunting in the wilds of Finland. All right guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you found this video useful, please do well to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.